Good morning, Shaler area. Today is Wednesday, May 21st, 2025, and these are your SATV morning announcements. I'm Mark Povich alongside
Elliot Insko. Well, Mark, as seniors, this is our last show ever, and we got a pretty special one lined up.
Well, yeah, the show is going to look a little bit different than a normal show today, as we have a couple special videos we're going to play throughout the show.
First off, let's send it out to SATV's own Isla Dennison, who's interviewed Senior Class President Christian Mendoza.
Hi, I'm Isla Dennison here for SATV, and today I'm here with the Senior Class President, Christian Mendoza. I'm here to ask him a couple questions about his senior class. What has it been like to represent the senior class as their president for the past 4 years?
Representing the senior class has been such an honor, and it really teaches how much a class can really achieve things and accomplish things whenever they reach for a shared goal. We've done so much throughout these years. I mean, we were the first class to win homecoming twice. We raised thousands of dollars over our goal, and we worked towards our community, especially during this year. And being there and overseeing that for 4 years really shows how much of a bond that we created. And with that bond, you could do anything.
What is one piece of advice you would like to say to your senior class?
Your journey has only started, and the best of you has still not come. So keep on working hard, pursue your dreams, and know how to lift yourself up whenever you fall down. You can do it.
What are some of the best memories from the senior class of this past school year?
Probably homecoming. It's my favorite thing that we do every single year, and this year was especially memorable to me. Everybody worked so hard, we worked together, and we made so many fun memories.
And for our last question, we're wondering what are your final thoughts that you would like to say to your senior class?
Thank you for everything, honestly. Every single one of you guys are incredibly inspiring to both yourselves and to me, and I thank you all for everything that you have done for this class and for yourselves. You all are going to do amazing things in life because each and every one of you has that potential. And congratulations on this milestone, and thank you all for everything.
Well, thank you, Christian, for those words of wisdom.
Well, Elliot, I heard that there are registrations already open for next year's freshman orientation.
That's true. Mark, do you remember your first day of school?
I do. I remember DRTR's speech that he gave us too. It was pretty impactful on our first day here.
Definitely was. Well, let's send it back to our first day of school with this freshman orientation video.
This is your first day of high school. Here at the high school, it is a lot different than it is in the middle school.
Happy back to school. I hope everyone has a wonderful year.
Well, Elliot, that video did not feel like 4 years ago.
Yeah, that certainly brought back a lot of memories for me.
Yeah, definitely me too.
Well, Mark, I heard you had a couple announcements actually today.
So let's get right into this. Students who are attending prom this Friday, a few reminders. First, you must be in school for the entire school day in order to attend prom. No early dismissal or early releases will be granted. This includes seniors with early release and those who attend Beatty. Second, you must present your admission ticket and a valid photo ID in order to enter the ballroom. And finally, the doors to the ballroom do not open until 7:30. Please do not arrive early. iPad collection. Seniors will turn in their iPads and all accessories tomorrow. iPads will need to be charged and updated to the latest software version and must be able to turn on in front of an SASD tech department member. Well, Elliot, since we had an interview with our class president, Christian Mendoza earlier, now we have one with our class sponsor, Mr. Mitchell, so let's send it to that right now.
would've told me, babe.
We're here with Mr. Mitchell, the senior class sponsor, here to ask 2 questions about the senior class of 2025. What has been your experience with the senior class compared to other senior classes, and what characteristics stand out to you about them?
This senior class started off the year pretty hot. They came out during homecoming, came together as a class, worked on an amazing first place winning float. It showed what this class can do whenever they come together. However, as the year went on, and we had a lot of early dismissals, we had a lot of early releases, a lot of kids didn't stay in school all day, and we saw a lot of that togetherness fall apart. The class became, fractured, and it was kind of disappointing to see that. But then around May, whenever we had this power outage, what we saw is that class came back together. Classmates opened up their houses to their friends. They opened up, gave them food, gave them an opportunity to go ahead and charge their devices. Even I heard some stories of they let their friends shower in their house. That's a sign of this class and how they can come together to help each other out. Yeah, sometimes we get divisive and we want to be individuals, but when it matters, this class can come together. And through generosity and strength, I'm hopeful that the senior class will kind of remember what they did back in homecoming, remember what happened during that trial and tribulation period in May during the power outage, and remember that a lot of things they do together, they can accomplish a lot of things whenever they are on the same page.
For our last question, we're wondering if you have any final words of wisdom to your students.
I do. I actually made some notes for the class of 2025 here. My final words to the class of 2025 are this: get comfortable being uncomfortable. In the years ahead, you're going to face highs and lows, and how you respond to those moments are going to shape who you're going to become in the future. I want to share a quote from one of your fellow seniors, Olivia Dutkovic. She shared with me the quote, "Old keys won't open new doors." What does that mean? It means as you step into this next chapter of your life, you must be willing to grow. Be open to try new things, embrace new challenges, adapt to unfamiliar situations. Don't let fear or your own stubbornness hold you back, because what worked in the past isn't going to always work for the future. In the new chapter that you're going to face in your life, it requires courage, flexibility, and a willingness to adapt. Lean into that, and you'll be amazed at the doors that you can open. Congratulations, and best of luck, class of 2025.
Well, thank you for that, Mr. Mitchell. I know I'm going to miss a lot of my fellow seniors, including this guy right here.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to miss you as well. I'm going to miss this class a lot. But I heard we had a really good day yesterday with spring sports. So, Elliot, I heard you have some information for us.
Congratulations to the baseball, boys volleyball, and softball teams who each advanced to a Whippeal championship game with victories yesterday. In baseball, Dante Delianovis struck out 8 in a complete game win, while Troy Lee singled, doubled, and drove in a run to drive the Titans past Peters Township by a score of 2-1. Caleb Jockel drove in the other Titans run, and Colby McGuire had 2 hits. The Titans will face the number 1 seed Pine Richland in the finals either Tuesday or Wednesday next week at EQT Park in Washington, Pennsylvania. In volleyball, the top-seeded Titans won a dramatic first game, 26-24, and went on to sweep South Fayette 3-0. They advanced to the finals and will play Ambridge either tomorrow or Saturday at Peters Township. In softball, after throwing no-hitters in her first 2 playoff starts, Bria Basiljevac threw a complete game 2-hit shutout with 15 strikeouts to lead the Titans to a 4-0 victory over West Allegheny in the 5A semifinals. Addie Oleski, Emily Spears, and Haley Majeski each had a single and an RBI. The girls will meet the number 1 seeded Penn Trafford in the finals on Wednesday or Thursday next week at Penn West, California.
Thank you, Elliot, for those sports. Well, those were some pretty impressive games we had this week, and next week there's no reason for you not to show out and support your fellow Titans.
For sure. Congratulations to all our teams who are going to the championship. Well, Mark, that's it for us here on SATV.
Yeah, that's all we have for the rest of the year, our last show,
sure.
But we do have a senior sign-out video.
You leave me hanging, bro?
Send it to. I'll get that for you.
There we go.
Elliot. But we do have a senior send-out video, so we're going to show you that.